As an iRacing driver, I wasn't sure if Le Mans Ultimate was worth my time or money. I've already invested years and plenty of funds into iRacing, so why start over in another sim? But after trying it, I was pleasantly surprised. Here's why I think every iRacer should consider picking up Le Mans Ultimate. Okay then, so here we are, Le Mans Ultimate. Let's get into it. There are a few reasons why I was slightly skeptical to try this sim. After being on the iRacing service for the last few years. And I still love iRacing, don't get me wrong. The few concerns that I did have, the first one was the amount that I've invested in iRacing when it comes to subscription and the content that I've bought on the service. It does make you feel a bit tied to the service when you've put that much money into it. I think the second concern I had was the content overlap between the two sims themselves as well. iRacing does have the majority of the content that Le Mans Ultimate does already. There is a few new cars on Le Mans Ultimate in the GTP category, such as the Alpine, Lamborghini, Toyota and Peugeot, to name the main ones. We've also got on Le Mans Ultimate the Oreca LMP2 car as opposed to the Dallara that is used on iRacing. LMGT3 category, the only GT3 car that we get on Le Mans Ultimate that we don't have on iRacing already is the Aston Martin, which is quite a cool addition as well. So there's a few bits of content that are new for iRacers, but on the whole, iRacing does have most of the content. Track-wise, the only new track that we don't have on iRacing is Bahrain, which is quite a cool one as well. But the third concern, and probably the main one, is how good is it compared to iRacing? Does it give us anything with regards to the driving experience that iRacing doesn't already give us in the cars that we already have on the service, like the Hypercar, LMP2 and GT3. So let's try it out, shall we, and see how we get on. So here we are then in the Mustang at Sebring, and the first thing that really jumps out at me with this sim is how good the force feedback feels. You really do feel more of the road, the bumps, especially the bumps at Sebring. There's a lot of them. You can really feel the road, and you can feel the car moving around as well, which definitely leads to a more immersive experience, I think, than perhaps we get through the force feedback on iRacing in the GT3s, specifically at the moment. The second thing that really stands out to me is the sound. If you listen to, especially this Mustang, if you listen to the sound, you can really hear the different sounds, like the gearbox whine and the roar of the engine. It really just again adds to that immersion when you're driving the car, and is really enjoyable experience, to be honest. I think one of the main things that I really like about this sim, as kind of not instead of iRacing but as an addition to iRacing, is the fact that, like I said, it's very immersive, super fun to drive, and you can just jump on. Yes, there is a rating system on this, and maybe when I get more into it I might take that more seriously, but at the moment I can just jump into the dailies, have a fun race. The contact system's really good on this as well. You can actually have a bit of door banging and stuff with other people without getting spat off in different directions, like what happens on iRacing sometimes with the netcode and stuff. It tends to be quite sensitive to contact between cars, but on this you can really have some good close racing. The addition of the radar in the HUD is also really good. I remember from ACC that being really good for being around other cars and racing closely and having that spatial awareness when you're on a single monitor like I am and you don't have the side view in the car. But yeah, you can just jump on, have some fun racing without the pressure of trying to maintain your I rating. When you get up to a higher I rating, I do find that, like, racing in top split Porsche Cup, for example, you do have to prepare for the races, otherwise you just get battered. You don't have the pace unless you do a bit of preparation. Well, I don't anyway. But this is a way for me to do some kind of bit more casual, fun sim racing, and just enjoy racing again, not have to worry so much about iRating, which is quite nice too. So let me know, are you thinking about trying Le Mans Ultimate? Are you an iRacer that fancies a go at this sim? Or have you already played it? Have you already made the jump? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more sim racing content coming your way soon.